Dillon Brooks thinks LeBron James is old. You already know the headlines. It's game 3. The 2-seeded Memphis Grizzlies in Los Angeles to try to steal back home court against the Lakers. Go ahead and tell you right now, they did not do that. LeBron and Anthony Davis hit Memphis in the mouth. Look at this beautiful no-look pass from D'Angelo Russell to AD, who had himself a game. No, I'm serious. He had himself a game. It's already 31-9. Memphis trailed by 25 after one. 9 points was the lowest amount any team put up this season. Third quarter, it's Dillon Brooks trying to guard LeBron, and let's just say he didn't hit the ball. He hit the, never mind, y'all. He poked his bear. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. Dillon Brooks got ejected for hitting LeBron in a place that you don't need to be hit if you are a man. The Lakers would continue to hit the Grizzlies in the place where they didn't want to be hit, which was a scoreboard. LeBron taking us back with that beautiful windmill. And then Anthony Davis caps off his 31.17 rebound effort, putting the Lakers up by 20. They're in the driver's seat in the fourth. That's when Morant just goes ballistic, dropping 22 straight points to finish with a game-high 45, 13 assists, 9 boards. Memphis has life until D-Lo does that. The Lakers cruise past Memphis, 111-101. They take a 2-1 series lead, and it's best of 7. I'm sorry, y'all. There's no way I couldn't use Poke the Bear as a title. Like, I had to do it. Sometimes the content guys just give you one. Like, he poked his bear. Like, Dillon Brooks got a flagrant 2 foul because he poked LeBron James's bear. Come on, y'all. How could I just sit on that and not yo, pause. How could I not use that? That's just good content. I'm sorry. It's just sometimes you just get a layup, and I had to take that one. Pause. But you see what I'm saying here. Dillon Brooks called LeBron James old, and LeBron didn't look old. As a matter of fact, if anything, the Memphis Grizzlies through 3 quarters looked really old. That was a very weird game. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I watched the Javonte Davis, Ryan Garcia fight, if we're just being honest, live. And the bar that I was at, for some odd reason, they didn't have the Lakers game showing on any TV. So I actually ran the game back once I got back into my studio. And from what I saw in the game, I just thought the game was a little weird, to be honest with you. I mean, Memphis has an all-time struggle quarter. Nobody scored 9 points in the first quarter all year. And Memphis was the team to do that this year, and they do it in the playoffs. Let's keep in mind, this is the 2 seed. I understand that they're dealing with a couple injuries, at the big spot, which, by the way, I want to say this really, really quickly. I don't know what's going on in that Grizzlies organization with Steven Adams, but I follow a couple beat writers. Y'all know I'm from Memphis, so I follow a couple of sports directors. There's something going on there with Steven Adams. The beat writers that cover the Grizzlies are going out of their way to show footage of Steven Adams, who's, by the way, been ruled out for the entire playoffs. But he looks good. He's shooting jump shots, which ain't even a part of his game. Again, obviously, I don't know the man's body, but there's something going on there. He, ruling him out for the playoffs right now is just weird. But keep in mind, the Memphis Grizzlies are your 2 seed. They came out and put up a stinker against the Los Angeles Lakers to the point where, for the most part, I'm going to throw that game out. Again, obviously, if you're the Lakers, you take a 2-1 series lead. You dwell in that. You take that, right? You pretty much – the Lakers didn't even have to play their A game outside of the first quarter. They just had to be, steady. And they pretty much cruise controlled. Ja got hot late, but for the most part, this was an easy wire-to-wire win for the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 3, coming off of a really bad Game 2 for them in a lot of ways. I'm going to throw most of this game out. There are a few things that I'll take away from this game. I'm going to give Jaren Jackson the benefit of the doubt. Y'all know I've been very hard on Jaren. He did pick up some early fouls in this one. Jaren's been playing really well, so I'm not going to blame him just yet. He's been doing really well, not getting in foul trouble. This was his first game where he was semi in foul trouble in the first half. I'm going to give Jaren a pass. I'm going to throw that out, right? Ja Morant going for 24 straight in the fourth quarter is very interesting to me. The Lakers were, if we were playing football, they were in prevent defense pretty much most of the fourth quarter and pretty much allowed Ja to rock on the perimeter, and he rocked. I'm going to be honest with you. Memphis is such a bad fourth quarter team. I can't look at that as a serious 24 straight, a serious 45-point game. It was great to see Ja's hand look pretty well, and I do believe Memphis is going to win game 4. The way Ja looked, I believe they're going to come back ready to go game 4. I'm not going to look too far in the amount of points Ja put up, because when the game mattered, he wasn't on the ball a lot. I don't know if he was kind of like a little testy with the hand and just kind of wanted to work himself back slowly. He had some turnovers. He got off the ball, and the Grizzlies didn't really run good sets. They couldn't make a shot. I'm not going to look too far on what Ja did. And one last thing with Memphis, I will say this. I got 3 games now pretty much of Desmond Bane, for the most part, not playing good ball. And Desmond Bane, everybody knows he's my favorite Grizzly. I am underwhelmed with Desmond Bane's performances through 3 games. I know he had a good half in game 2, but I'm underwhelmed, man. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I thought he's, for the most part, struggled in this series, and I did not expect that. I thought he was a guy that could create matchup nightmares for the Lakers with his ability to shoot and get to the rim, but it ain't been the case. For the Lakers' perspective, it was great to see Anthony Davis have a bounce-back game. 31-17, he really controlled the boards. Memphis just they couldn't rebound in this one. All those effort rebounds they were getting in game 2 did not go their way in game 3 at all. The Lakers, they didn't miss. They didn't need to get a lot of rebounds on the offensive side of things because they made shots and they didn't settle. The Lakers were in attack mode. This was not a game where they were just shooting jump shot after jump shot. They were getting into the lane. They were attacking. They were getting into the heart of that Memphis Grizzlies defense that's normally good, but it was not in this one. Very weird game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's just a very weird game. I was never mad at what Dillon Brooks said about LeBron James. I like the spiciness, even being a Los Angeles Lakers diehard. I like the spiciness. I do believe these guys are too friendly with LeBron. I'd rather it be stars making comments at LeBron, because I do believe if a star would have made the same comment that Dillon Brooks made, I do believe LeBron would have taken it personal, but LeBron's just at a different level in his career where, he's past those phases of allowing role players to try to, play with his mental. Those days are done. He's proven. After the game, as a matter of fact, he was like, I didn't make a statement to Dillon Brooks. You know who I am? Pretty much what he was saying. It's like, I'm not making statements at this point in my career. I'm a made man. I'm 4 times over. And he's right. He is a made man. He doesn't need to come out and score 40. A lot of my friends do betting. They do the sports books and everything, and I saw a lot of them going over on LeBron's average, which was right around 28, 29. And I was like, are you serious right now? You really think this dude's going to go out and drop 40? The under was, to me, the better bet. If anything, I thought LeBron was going to have a 12-assist game. They didn't need him to do that. Lakers cruise past the Grizzlies. Game 4, I believe, will be the one of this series. I want to believe Game 4 is going to be a really good game from start to finish. Game 3 was, again, as a Lakers diehard, I'll take it. Be clear, but I just don't expect Memphis to get anywhere near. I don't think them to be as bad as they were in the first quarter, and I definitely don't believe Ja to be as great as he was in the fourth quarter. I'm going to kind of wash it out, all right? We'll see what happens Game 4 that will take place in this series on Monday.